We have finished reading the text of the story The Open Window by H. Munro Saki. You must have also read the text at home and along with me. Today we will study about the themes and the characters in the story and the message of the story. I begin with an introduction to the author. Saki is the pen name of H. H. Munro, who lived between 1870 till 1916. Born in Burma and educated in England, Munro found his true bent with the short story. He published several collections of short stories, like Reginald in 1904, The Chronicles of Clovis in 1911, Beasts and Super Beasts in 1914. He is one of the celebrated English writers and was killed in the First World War. His stories have flippant wit, humor, and urbane satire, which make him a really delightful storyteller. A short introduction to the story. Mrs. Suppleton was convinced that her husband and two brothers would return one day. They had gone out through the window 3 years ago for a day's shooting and had never come back because they had been engulfed in a treacherous bog. Their bodies were never recovered. Mrs. Suppleton has kept the big window open every evening in the hope that they would return one day through it. They turned up exactly 3 years later, on the third anniversary of the tragic incident. The indirect presentation of the dramatic technique of narration of the story, which the writer has adopted, not only intensifies the ghastly tragedy but also imparts force and depth to the reminiscence. Now, a little assignment. First question: why did Nuttall's sister give letters of introduction to Frampton? Question number 2: what is your first impression of Mrs. Suppleton's niece? Question number 3: to Frampton it was all purely horrible. Why? Why did Frampton grasp wildly at his stick and run away? Now, the second part of your assignment is: first, sketch the character of Mrs. Suppleton. Assignment number 2, discuss the suitability of the title The Open Window. And assignment number 3, in your own words, write why the story is frightening.